What's up guys, JC here, welcome to Fandom Finance, where sometimes we talk Star Wars actors' ages versus the characters they played, but in other times like today we are talking about teaching our kids about money without actually using money. So let's get into it. In this video we're going to be discussing how to teach your kids about delayed gratification, savings, compounding, and self-control. This is something that I've been doing with my kids for basically the past month. I have two boys who are 5 and 3, so they're in that really impressionable age range where I really now want to start introducing certain little financial concepts with them in a fun and interactive way that's good for everybody. As you can see here, I have 3 jars and they have varying amounts of jujubes inside of them. But the whole idea here is I take a jar and I basically give one to my 2 boys, one to me, one to my wife. We pop it open and everybody gets 1 jube a day if they have nothing. And so they have the choice. They can either eat it or they can put it in the jar to save it. And the idea here is that they would save it to get to the top. Once they get to the top, we'll just buy something for them. But I also want to teach them about compounding. Once they save up 5, I give them 2 a day. Once they save up to 10, I give them 3 a day. Once they get to 15, they get 4 a day, and so on and so forth in increments of 5. The whole idea of watching things compound, it goes from half a jar to the next half jar is filled within just a couple of days because of this idea of compounding. The reason why my wife and I do alongside with them, and not just the 2 of them, is because I figured that they would just eat it every single day, not necessarily be totally motivated by saving up. Even though we would tell them that they could get a toy, we wanted to do it too. I figured, well, my wife and I will save them up first, and then I'll take the kids. I'll buy like a little toy for just myself that I'll just keep for myself, and to kind of spur that motivation. After a couple of days of introducing this, both my boys started to save. My oldest boy pretty much exclusively by the 3rd day was just putting it in no matter what and did not eat it. My youngest boy, he would save and then kind of eat one and then save one, right? So kind of intermittent. My oldest boy has already reached the top. So we went to Walmart this past week and he picked out his toy, which is this Nerf Echo Elite Blaster. It comes apart and it's like a $40 Nerf gun, and I was happy, truly impressed that he had the self-control to save up the way he did. I was genuinely really surprised how well he took to that. My youngest boy is almost there. He's probably a couple days away from getting to the top, probably at, I forget, but he's at 5 or 6 jubes a day, so he'll be at the top in short order. Of course, me and my wife, we've already made it to the top, so we just started to save again. We haven't gotten anything nice for ourselves, but we certainly could institute that for ourselves, like a date night. That is something I know for us that we didn't actually really talk about beforehand, but as it goes up, we'll do something similar to that. We also try to encourage them to save, not necessarily when we do the activity, like wag the finger at them and tell them, well, if you don't save, too bad, I guess you're not going to get your toy. No, we don't do that. I truly want it to be their decision, no matter what. They have their jube. What are you going to do? Eat it, or are you going to put it inside the jar? We try to encourage them to save outside of the activity, whether it be at bedtime or when we're driving in the car. That is not necessarily associated with the activity. So as I said, we might be driving in the car and I'll say, hey, when we do the jubes tonight, what are you guys going to do? You're going to save it? You're going to eat it? And then they tell me what they want. So just encouraging that language is, I think, really important for them doing an activity like this. Anyways, everybody, if you enjoy this content, please share it with other parents that you might know of. Maybe you don't have kids yourself, but you might know someone who might appreciate this kind of activity. And for more videos like this, I do plan on doing more because I am doing other little things with my kids that is teaching them about numbers and habits and other stuff like that as we start to build out habits and understandings towards numbers as we make our way towards money. So anyways, if you enjoy this content, then please do the cliche thing and super smash, really important, all the buttons of the like and subscribe variety. Make your opinions known in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.